Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all, the camera is too close. My top of my head is chopped off. Back the camera up. Lord, see, let me tell y'all something. Co-executive producer just trying to sabotage us today, y'all. He gonna tell me something. Oh, the show is already starting. I wasn't nowhere near being ready. Lord. Oh my goodness. Right there. Go in just a little bit. And yes, honey. Lord. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. I think that looks good. Okay. Y'all, this is the last few days for our book, The Black Power Scorecard by Andre M. Perry. It's the last few days. Y'all know June is right around the corner already. And you know what? I'm excited about June being here. You just got through stepping on your cord. I hope that there's no static in the line now. See, because you know these cords are real sensitive, and they start staticking for the littlest thing.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all, it's almost time for our new book to come out. And then after it's done, then, Mommy, you can take the book so we won't have to keep searching for it every show because you done took it off my studio.
Oh, come on, cat.
Oh, goodness, y'all. Okay. We did not have a show on Tuesday. Okay? And I know y'all mad because I see what y'all doing down there. Y'all digging in my crates and going back, watch old stuff and doing all kinds of stuff, leaving me crazy comments and DMs and all kinds of stuff like that. Co-executive producer, tell everybody why we did not have a show on Tuesday.
Well, I had jury duty.
You were performing your civic duties by doing what?
Going to jury duty.
Okay, so tell us about it.
That day wasn't much because they really just kept a whole bunch of people there all day. They was giving out, telling people where to go and giving them their own cases to be a juror. And then by the time it was only a little bit of people in there, and it was like 3 o'clock, they were like, all right, it's no more cases now. Y'all can leave.
How many of y'all was left that could leave?
It looked like about 40.
40 people?
But it was a lot of people there at first.
Well, you know what? Thank you, Judah, for going down there to perform your civic duties down here in the United States of America. Mm-hmm. Number 5.
Yes!
Huh?
Y'all, I keep telling y'all, this show we talk about civics, and Judah got an opportunity to perform one of his civic duties, and he went down there and supported. Did you get paid?
They're gonna send a check in the mail.
For how much? $8?
$25.
$25 for all day? That's slave labor. Lord. Okay, so that's the reason. This thing going around. It's called, white people are having this thing called black fatigue. And it comes from us having, Black Lives Matter and all this black DEI and all this black stuff. White people are finally saying, okay, black people, enough. We tired of y'all.
Right.
Y'all always saying something. And we can't do nothing.
Right.
And y'all get to say whatever y'all want and do whatever y'all want all the time. And guess what? We are sick of y'all ends.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of ends, I want to bring this up real quick.
Professor.
Have you heard that word YNs that people are saying?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody black made that up.
You
It don't sound black. Young N-words. Yes. Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like something that black people came up with. Mm. You understand? Because when we come up with stuff, it sounds, it got a certain hip to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a derogatory term. YNs just sounds like a cover-up for somebody being able to say the word without saying it. Mm. It seems like somebody heard somebody in a white meeting saying, you know what I'm talking about, those young N-words. And somebody leaked out of the meeting with it. Mm-hmm. It came out of somebody's white mouth. And then it spread around. Now they talking about something. Y'all know they call them YNs now. Yeah, it's they that call them YNs because we ain't saying that.
I don't even say that.
I don't say it. That's how I know that it don't come from us. Y'all jump down in the comment section if y'all think that the term YNs came from black people, or you think it came from somebody else being caught saying something they shouldn't be saying up there now? Now that I said that, we gonna go. Let's get into this right here, y'all. Y'all want to see a crazy video?
Yeah.
Y'all watch this.
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Facebook. Okay. All right.
You're going back to Mexico.
Bitch, you better go back to where you're from.
You
just walked into it.
Excuse me? Hey, bitch, you just touched me. Oh my God.
Show me, go pick my cottons that way.
Karen, are you okay?
I don't understand what happened.
Can you explain to me calmly?
No, because you're attacking me right now.
I'm not attacking you. Ma'am, you flicked me off.
You're ready to take it.
Guys, this is her license plate number. She lives here. This is her address.
This is not true. And yeah, I do. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Facebook. Okay. All right.
Oh, Lord, y'all, white people always think that they can do and say whatever they want. You know what? Bump having black fatigue, we have white fatigue. Okay? Because guess what? Y'all always doing something. And that's the reason why we always got something to say. Because y'all the ones that's always doing something. Y'all, black people and Democrats, let's not let white folks get away with this. We actually have white fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay? Lord, have mercy, Jesus to life. Oh, Lord, please turn on Diddy. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm gonna move Cassie them up over here just in case you wanna push some buttons. Okay?
Okay.
Now this lady's name is Capricorn something right here. Now this is the Diddy's main assistant that always be in the picture when Diddy get in trouble up down there. No matter where he's at, you always see her on the phone and shit in the background.
Yeah.
This is her. Now, I just sent you a video where you was watching when I was supposed to go take my nap, but then I couldn't take no nap because everybody kept blowing up my phone. This documentary from CNN with Diddy's male assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
And why are you looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
Did you hear any of his story?
Yeah.
So, child, Diddy be employing people up down here to do all his foolishness and all his mess, y'all. Diddy is the devil. Okay, y'all. Ex-Diddy employee Capricorn Clark trashes Cassie on stand. Ooh, this must be some tea. This girl, Capricorn Clark, she was in the car when the whole Kid Cudi thing went down. And she tried to call Cassie on her burner phone and tell her that Diddy was on his way over there. And then Diddy saw Capricorn Clark calling Cassie and decided he gonna try to threaten Capricorn Clark. Child. It says, this comes from TMZ, y'all. It says, Cassie is getting trashed by a witness in the Diddy criminal trial. All while Cassie's in the hospital because of her pregnancy. Capricorn Clark, a former Diddy employee, is being cross-examined by Diddy defense attorney Mark Agnifilo. And you know his wife is defending my boo up down there. And she's telling the jury how their relationship changed over time. Capricorn Clark, a former Diddy employee, is being cross-examined by Diddy's defense attorney Mark Agnifilo. Why this thing always repeating themselves? I can't stand this thing, y'all, TMZ. Get y'all editing together up down there. Okay.
What?
Oh my God. That was the opportunity for come on, Cat. And you missed it. You sitting there, are you at work today or are you just watching me?
Nah, I'm at work.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, y'all. Okay, let me get back into the story, y'all. Lord. Agnifilo asked Clark if she thought Cassie was talented. Oh, I remember this part. And Clark responded that Cassie had talent, was very beautiful, but not talented. Clark said Cassie was more of a studio musician who wasn't the greatest live performer. And for her, talented meant Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. Child, now listen. Capricorn Clark, you ain't had to do Cassie like that up there. Everybody know Very few people can be compared to Mariah Carey and freaking Whitney Houston. Girl,
Right.
That's a stretch to say that you got to be on that level to be talented. If that's the truth, then guess what? Ain't nobody out there talented right now.
Mm-hmm.
Except for maybe SZA.
Yeah.
And what's the other black girl name that's real big in R&B right now that everybody love? Jasmine Sullivan. People like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I also heard in this story that Capricorn Clark said she was in love with Diddy at one point. She said that. Okay, it says right here, it says Clark said Diddy supported Cassie with all the components to make her a star, including producers, stylists, musicians, and choreographers. According to Clark, from 2007 to 2012, Cassie received more attention and resources than other bad boy artists. Child, she is low-key on Diddy's side.
Come on,
Even
cat.
right now.
Right.
She on Diddy's side right now. She like, look, he had to turn her into a hoe. She wasn't doing nothing else. He gave her everything. Musicians, producers, choreographers, and dancers, and this and that, and writers and all this. And she still could get her shit together. So what else was she going to do? She wouldn't leave. So Diddy just turned her into a hoe. Yo, Lord. It says Clark said Diddy supported Cassie with stylists, producers, musicians, and choreographers. According to Clark, from 2007 to 2012, Cassie received more attention and resources than other bad boy artists. Clark's testimony is still ongoing while we learn Cassie is in labor and delivery unit in New York hospital. Child. She about to have the baby. Lord have mercy. Now, you see the ink is fading on the paper. Why you ain't tell me? Like, co-executive producer is setting me up to fail today, y'all. Bye. Again. Candy Muse for you.
I'm gonna walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're gonna see and call me arrogant and like you don't like.
Lord. Do you know anytime I talk about you got to defend yourself with Candy Muse? I tell you that every time. He's not a part of the comedy part of the show, y'all, today. He's being offended instead of laughing with me. Oh, Lord. Y'all, let's move on to some other mess up down here. Lord, let's see what else is happening. What's this? Oh, y'all, Donald Trump turn off Diddy, please. Donald Trump is out here ripping off all this money from Harvard. Now, guess what? Low key, I should have got the video for this, but guess what? I'm kind of like on Trump's side a little bit on this story.
Really?
Yeah, because they have their alumni pays a lot of money. I'm talking about the alumni. Do you know what the alumni is?
I think so.
Just say no if you don't know.
Nah.
The Libra in him always comes out at every single point in time. Y'all, I can ask this man a question. He don't know what it is. He'll go, I think so. Just so he can stay in that middle. Lord have mercy. What is the alumni? Just say I don't know.
I don't know.
Golly, y'all. Lord have mercy. Where are we at? Is this the Twilight Zone or something? Lord. I mean, golly. Okay, y'all. The reason why I ask you these questions, if you don't know it, I want you to say I don't know, is so I can explain it to the people in the audience that don't know. So if you don't know something, just say no. So I can help the people. Because if you don't know, and I say alumni, a lot of the watchers don't know it either.
Right.
So that's the point of me asking you that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now, do you know what the alumni is?
No, what is it?
Oh, you at work now? Hey, Judah. Hey, you here now? Wow. An actual participating type of answer. Lord. Okay, let's start back over one more time. Okay. You know, Trump is doing all this stuff with I kind of agree with Trump a little bit on this stuff that's going on with Harvard University with all of this money. Because, you know, they have an alumni down there that pays them a lot of money. You know what the alumni is?
No.
Okay, the alumni is students who used to go to the school. They've graduated. And what they do is they donate money back to the school. That's called the alumni. The alumni helps the school stay running. Okay?
Okay.
Now the school also gets federal funds from the government to help them run. I did not know it was $5 billion a year.
Really?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Trump said he want to take that money away from Harvard and give it to trade schools. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I agree. They don't need $5 billion from the government plus their alumni money and plus all the other grants and stuff they gave because they do a lot of cancer research and stuff like that at these university schools. These universities has hospitals and all this kind of stuff like that. Insurance companies are paying all of that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then that money also gets funneled back to the school. You don't need $5 billion from the government. Y'all don't. If Trump want to give the money to trade schools, let him give it to trade schools. And guess what? I've been saying this for a long time. Black people go to trade school because that's where white folks go that have all of these houses and ranches and stuff in the country and everything. They do all the stuff, AC, HVAC, electric, plumbing, drywall and construction. That's all trade school. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's how they have all those ranches out there that you can't figure out how they can afford it. Y'all, it says a federal judge extends order blocking Trump administration from administration ban on foreign students at Harvard. Now, okay, I have a problem with this too. I'm kind of on Trump's side a little bit about this too. Now, Trump has so much corruption going on that even when he does something good, it's shrouded by all the nonsense and bullshit he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to support him on this, but I know he's over there stealing money from Bitcoin at the same time. It's like, how you don't want Harvard to have their money? Meanwhile, you done made $10 billion already.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I mean, so it sounds like you just want to strip everything from everybody. I'm too off task. Hold up. It says, federal judge extends order blocking Trump administration ban on foreign students at Harvard. This comes from the Associated Press, y'all. It says a federal judge on Thursday extended an order blocking the Trump administration's attempt to bar Harvard University from enrolling foreign students. Now, you know what I heard?
What?
I heard that Harvard's foreign students is 30% of the population at the school. To me, that's too much.
You think so?
Hell yeah. We have Americans that need to be going to that school.
Yeah.
The foreign students shouldn't be no more than 10% of the student population.
Yeah, okay.
You taking our intelligence and taking it back to another country
Yeah.
from our Ivy League universities. No. If you're going to, 30% is a large number. That's 3 in 10.
Yeah.
That's 30 out of 100. 30 of your students out of 100 students is going to take their education back to their country and not even contribute a damn dime to us. That's not good.
Yeah.
I'm starting to side with Trump on some of this stuff, y'all. It says U.S. District Judge Allison Burroughs granted Harvard's request for a preliminary injunction blocking the government's action until the case is decided. It had already been paused since last week when Burroughs issued a temporary restraining order. Because, you know what, this stuff is already set in place. You know, but it's never really been exposed like this before. Like, we all know that foreign students come. We all know that.
Yeah.
But I did not know it was 30%. That's way too much.
Yeah.
And $5 billion to Harvard is too much. That's too much money. $5 billion a year on top of their alumni and on top of their grants and government contracts that they get in?
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's a lot. The students should be going there for free. And then you know what they're doing with their money? They take their money and they set it up in some type of escrow account, and that money gets invested, and they make money on that. Child, y'all. It says Harvard sued the Department of Homeland Security on Friday after Secretary Kristi Noem revoked its ability to host foreign students at its campus in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I wonder, is this just only at Harvard? Because it seemed like if you put a ban on student visas, it must affect all schools, not just Harvard. Like, how do you single out just one school? Like, if you're going to do a ban on visas, it seems like it should be across the board, right?
Yeah.
It says, on Thursday, the Trump administration announced new efforts to revoke Harvard certification to enroll foreign students. In a letter sent by the acting Immigration and Customs Enforcement Director, Todd Lyons, the government gave Harvard 30 days to respond to the alleged grounds for withdrawal, which includes accusations that Harvard coordinated with foreign entities and failed to respond sufficiently to anti-Semitism on campus. Now, you know what? All this anti-Semitism shit, now that's one thing. Don't make that the reason.
Right.
Don't make that the reason. I agree with what y'all are trying to do, but don't make anti-Semitism the reason for it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because why are the Jews so damn protected? I don't understand this. They are the ones actually committing genocide over there right now in Palestine.
Yeah.
So why is it anti-Semitism? Oh, you can't say nothing bad about Jews. Why?
All right.
They are terrible people. Oh, y'all, guess what I just noticed? My teeth are so white and clean, y'all. I got my teeth done today. But I'm serious. Don't make anti-Semitism the reason for doing what you're doing. Why does Benjamin Netanyahu have that much power over here? I don't want that to be the reason.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Y'all, Lord. It says in April, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem sent a letter to the school demanding a range of records related to foreign students, including discipline records and anything related to dangerous or violent activity. Now, what you going to do with the information, Kristi Noem? What you going to do with the information? Scare these students? That's all they're trying to do is scare these kids from protesting against Palestine. But not against Palestine, but what's happening to the people over there. That's what this is all about. They want the students to be quiet because while they finish killing the people over there, they want to scare them into silence so that they won't protest. This is a part of them killing Palestinians. That's what this is about. This is about them getting away with it without nobody in America protesting. I'm sick of y'all with this Palestine, this Israel protecting Israel and bump Palestine and don't protect them at no cost, and then you can't say nothing about Israeli people. I don't understand why Israeli people is held in such high regard in our country.
Right. Like,
is Benjamin Netanyahu really the goddamn president? Y'all need to tell me something. Bye. Oh, Lord. Lord, it says, Trump pardons rapper NBA YoungBoy Auto Slam. Like I told you, this is just a cover-up.
Yeah.
It's a cover. And you know why it's a cover-up? Because he's letting all the rich white people out of jail. And this is the nigga shut up card.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is one that I let one of y'all out. It's a rap, but see, it's a rapper. See, how many black millionaires are in jail for something that they did just as corrupt as Donald Trump? Why don't you let them out?
Right.
And while you're pardoning, just go. Since you want to pardon somebody, why don't you just pardon Diddy and let his ass go? And stop the trial right here where it's at. You know why? Because this is sensationalism. It's part of the distraction. He might let Diddy out later on after the trial is already over. When he's leaving office on his way out the door, he'll pardon Diddy and let Diddy out. Because, you know, Trump and Diddy are friends.
Yeah.
And co-executive producer, I got something to say to you about this right here.
Wow.
Don't ever do this again. If you're going to do two related stories, don't make the black story a slam and then us talk about the white one. We're not going to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. But I like this story, though, so we're going to keep it up in here because I love the Chrisleys, y'all. You know I love the Chrisleys, right? This is the gayest man on TV. I mean, and he would just walk around. He talks like this. He's a southern white boy. He walks around talking like this and controlling his wife and his grandma and his mom and his kids and everything like that. And he's just the gayest man I ever seen on TV with a whole giant family. And the reason why the show is successful is because people can't believe he has the audacity to be on TV with his life like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you bold as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody see this.
Right.
Everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you bold. He's part of the reason why gay. Remember I told you that women have all the gay men now?
Uh-huh.
This is part of the problem. These two.
Yeah.
Doing this and bringing it on TV and making it cool. See, they try to talk about all this, they trying to make black people gay, blah, blah, blah. No, they trying to make everybody gay.
Right.
Look at this. They trying to tell white folks it's okay to have a gay husband and gay kids.
Right.
Because that son, have you seen the son?
Not recent pictures.
Child, the son is just as sassy as the daddy.
For real?
Yes. Lord. They be out there. You should see this man, child. You ever seen that show, Chrisley Knows Best? I'm going to show it to you later. This man is the gayest man on TV, y'all. Trump is about to pardon them and let them up out of the jail. Mm-hmm. Now, guess what? I do believe they deserve to stay in there because what they did was heinous. They even caused a whole bank to close because of their crimes. Mm. They took $30 million from a small bank. The little small bank thought because they was on TV and everything, this is a good investment. Let's get them the $30 million. Child, the bank gave them $30 million. They ghosted the bank. They ain't trying to pay them back now one damn dollar.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
It says Trump pardons Todd and Julie Chrisley, the reality couple convicted on fraud. This comes from the NPR, y'all, a trusted source. It says, NPR says, President Trump pardoned Todd and Julie Chrisley, reality TV personalities who have served more than 2 years in prison after being convicted of funding their lavish lifestyle through tax evasion and bank fraud. Oh, my God, y'all. The couple, and then you know what? This is another thing. This is another audacious part. They knew they took that bank $30 million, and that was like, Season 5 of the Chrisley Knows Best show. Hey, we criminals. It don't matter. Yeah, we got y'all for y'all money. We gonna look. We Donald Trump friends. We gonna write this shit off. The couple starring the Rose to Fame starring in USA Network show Chrisley Knows Best, which ran from 2014 to 2023. These people should have had plenty of money. Yeah, a reality show. Todd was probably getting $1 million a season. By the time it got to like the third season, he was probably getting $1 million a season. And the wife is getting paid. All the kids is getting paid. Even the granddaughter is getting paid. The little black one, Chloe, she was getting a check too up down there. Y'all couldn't give these people back their money. They was willing to go to prison instead of pay back the money. So they can keep the money when they get back out of prison. This is not fair, y'all. They still got that $30 million.
See, that's why that's called Chrisley Knows Best. Okay.
You right on that one. Lord have mercy. Oh, God, child. They show it started in Atlanta and then they moved to Nashville, Nashville, Tennessee, which I call Nashville White Lanta. It's the white Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Lord, it says, though the Chrisleys portrayed themselves as successful real estate tycoons and self-made multimillionaires, they were eventually accused of funding their lifestyle through dishonest means. Prosecutors said that they conspired to defraud community banks in the Atlanta area to take out more than $36 million in personal loans.
Oh, Lord.
Did I just say that? Small banks. They was ripping off small banks.
Yeah.
They even caused one of the banks to close because they just took all the bank's money. And the bank was like, you going to pay us our money back? They was like, Season 5 of Chrisley Knows Best. And the answer is no. Lord have mercy. Says they spent the money on luxury cars, designer clothes, real estate, and travel, and used fraudulent loans to pay back old ones. Child, so that's the crime right there.
Right.
They was like basically bouncing checks from one bank to another. Here's a payment. Bye. Then they go try to cash the check. Bounce. Oh, damn. Season 5 of Chrissy Knows Best. Lord. Jesus. You imagine the person who stole your money is on TV every week.
Right.
Flaunting the money that they took from you.
Out of it, man.
The kids are driving Benzes and shit. Y'all are crazy. It says Chrisley failed to pay taxes for See, now you can't be stealing money and not paying taxes, man. You're supposed to steal the money and use the stolen money to pay your taxes.
Right.
Chrisley failed to pay taxes for 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016. Todd and Julie were sentenced to 12 and 7 years in federal prison, respectively, after a jury convicted them of bank and tax fraud offenses in 2022. They must have had a premonition that Trump was going to be president. It says, this is a quote from somebody. It says, over a decade, the defendants defrauded banks of tens of millions of dollars while evading payment of their federal income taxes, the U.S. Attorney Ryan Bachman said at the time, adding that their lengthy sentences reflect the magnitude of their crime scheme. That's not even a long time. I think they gave Wesley Snipes 20 years for tax fraud. Yeah. So, you know, tax fraud is a big deal.
Yeah.
But guess what? A lot of people don't pay their taxes. They're not the only ones that don't pay.
Right.
But the thing about it is that a lot of Americans look at taxes like this, right? You should only get taxed if you want something. Like, why are you getting taxed for nothing?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like income taxes. That's why are we getting taxed for what money that we make? Like, we're not spending it on anything.
Yeah.
Usually, you pay taxes when you spend money, not when you getting it. That don't even make sense. Okay, bye Todd and Julie Chrisley. Bye y'all. Guess what? I love the show so much, and I've watched so many episodes of this show. Mm-hmm. Todd's personality is so big that I never even knew this woman's name. She'd be on every episode. I'll be like, oh, there's the wife. You know? And he might call her name 1,000 times in the episode. Julie. He be over there. Julie, get up off that bed and stop being lazy. He'd be like, Todd, go sit down, Todd. Bye, y'all. Lord. The Chrisleys. I love them for real.
Yeah.
but they shenanigans, Lord. I mean, Todd Chrisley's living the life that I wish that I could live. Yeah. I'm not even capping. Oh, Lord. I wish I had the balls to marry a woman and still be gay acting. And Todd had the audacity to be one time he was on Wendy Williams' show. Mm-hmm. And Wendy said, I got to ask you a question. She goes, the streets talk and say that you know, that you're gay. Are you gay? And you know what Todd Chrisley said? If the check was big enough. Y'all can look it up. It's for real. And then he went on Wendy's show again. Mm-hmm. And he had one reality show, King, on. They had like a reality show award show. Yeah. And he got King of the award shows. How about Wendy made him a woman's crown? He said, she was like, I got something for you, Todd. I got something for you. She comes out with this big crown that's obviously for a woman. Yeah. And puts it on his head. Lord. He's an entertainer. You know, he's going to entertain. That's one thing about Todd. When you're in this situation, what you do in that situation, you laugh and everything, and then when the show's over, you call and cuss Wendy ass out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. He's a true entertainer, Todd Chrisley. Mm-hmm. If he was a singer, he'll probably be big like Taylor Swift. I don't know. Let me not do that girl like that. All right, let me see. Who is it? Oh, it's Black History Time? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. When we do Black History, mm-hmm. we do American Black History. Okay. Yeah. Now, no disrespect to this man. I love you, whatever. This is American Black History. We are African Americans, okay? Yeah. I'm just kidding. You can put anybody up here. As long as they black, you can put them up here. I'm just joking. All right, y'all. It's time for Black History, y'all. Y'all know every day is Black History Day on Good and Crazy News, y'all, and today is no different.
Mm-hmm.
This is Thomas Owusu Mensah. By his last name, I can already tell you he's a big deal. Because Mensah is a huge thing. Let me see if he's, oh no, he's not associated with that. Mensah is the group in America where really smart people are attached to that group. Like if your IQ is really high, you get to be in Mensah.
Okay.
So it says Thomas Owusu Mensah. Thomas Mensah was born in Kumasi, Ghana in 1950. His father, J.K. Mensah, a merchant who shipped cocoa products to chocolate manufacturers in France. Mensah was influenced in French and won the national French competition and held in Accra, Ghana, both in the ordinary level and advanced level, child. Let me see. Bell Laboratories has a lot of Black inventors over there because we had a couple of Black history people who worked at Bell Laboratories.
Yeah.
It says Mensah moved to Bell Laboratories in 1986, where he led a program to develop the first laser-guided weapons for the U.S. Department of Defense guided missile program. Child, listen, I like what he did, but what he did is not good for humanity, okay? It's not good for humanity.
Yeah.
It says the program enabled the development of missiles that travel at the speed of sound, Mach 1. Mensah was the president and CEO of Georgia Aerospace Systems, which manufactures non-composite structures used in missiles and aircraft for the U.S. Department of Defense. Co-executive producer.
Yeah.
In Black history, this is not cap. Anything that can destroy people, we're not covering them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we're gonna do here. Mm-hmm. This man, even though he's smart and everything, but that girl Virginia Bath, whatever her name was, she developed lasers too.
Yeah.
But for the good, see.
Yeah.
We're not gonna promote people who do things to hurt humanity. Mm-hmm. I don't want to promote that. And for that reason, I'm out. Bye. I'm not promoting people who hurt people. Mm-hmm. Not doing that. You understand why, right?
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
This is true. And we're back. Hey, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our show, y'all. We need subscribers, okay? Y'all, guess what? I found out the other day that me having these shorts on my YouTube page is actually damaging my channel. Mm-hmm. And so I have to take all the shorts off and move them to, I'm going to create another page just for the shorts. And then I got to move all the shorts from here to there. Mm-hmm. I'm not really bothered by that because it's going to make them all start over and get new views automatically.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of not mad about that, but it's long, tedious work that needs to be done. That's why we was going to not have a show Tuesday anyway, and I was going to make that just work on the show day.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I wanted to come, and get you and just be like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do the show. I mean, go ahead and get this show together because, y'all, there's so many things I want to do with this show that I have not done. Mm-hmm. But you know what, y'all, I have a lot going on. I got 3 businesses that I run. I have my mom here. I go to the gym. I got my nephew. I got to run around town all the time. And I'm busy. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we are going to work on the show, y'all. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Miss Gossip. Y'all, Mary Lou Retton is in the news up that head. This is not Mary Lou Retton.
Go up. You went above it. No, go down 1.
That's not
1. Go up.
That's the commercial.
It is?
Yes. Yeah, I hate when the co-executive producer be trying to act like it's me. There she go. Why she way down here? Y'all, Mary Lou Retton, the girl who stole the championship away from our black gymnast. What was her name? Diane Durham. Now, Mary Lou Retton and Diane Durham were battling in 1983 to make the Olympic team. And back then, gymnastics was real racist. And they have this thing called petitioning in this sport where you can petition. Say, for instance, you had the national championships, right? Diane Durham, I think she was like first or second place the year before. So because she's that, she was able to petition to go to the Olympic trials. Child, how about she had injured herself at the national championships and they denied her petition? She had already beat the pants off of Mary Lou Retton's ass down to the floor, honey.
Right.
Diane Durham, look her up. You don't know about her. You should do her for Black History next week. Write that down in your notes. Diane Durham for thing. Just text yourself that or whatever.
All right.
Y'all, Mary Lou Retton, you know she problematic as hell up down here. You know she a Trump supporter. Did you know that?
No.
That's what her ass get. She was all on there talking about some, yeah, I support Trump and blah, blah, blah. Then her ass turned around and got cancer and found out she ain't had no life insurance. Because guess what? Trump made her ass disqualified for the type of coverage that she needed to get. That's what all these people get. That's what all of y'all get. Now, Mary Lou Retton, now you know you're supposed to be America's sweetheart. You ain't supposed to be drinking and driving up down there.
Right.
Now, you know as soon as you get caught drinking and driving, the first thing you're going to do is slap your ass down there to the news.
Yeah.
I seen this story everywhere. I was like, oh, Lord, not Mary Lou Retton getting arrested. This is like an angel getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's going to make the news. Lord, it says, this comes from ESPN, it says, gymnastics icon Mary Lou Retton faces a misdemeanor charge of driving under the influence following her arrest in West Virginia hometown. Fairmont police stopped Retton on May 17 following a report about a person in a Porsche. She got a Porsche? I thought this bitch was broke. Oh, Lord. Driving erratically. Oh, okay, this might not be, it might not have been her car since she's driving it all erratically. She's all like, shit, I don't know. She's tipsy and I got a Porsche. It was like, woo, pull over. Is that Mary Lou Retton? It is. Child, you going to jail today. And you going to be on the news. Okay. According to the criminal complaint, Retton smelled of alcohol and was slurring her words, and she failed the field sobriety test. This says officers, because she had a GoFundMe and everything for some reason. I know she did. She must have raised enough money on her GoFundMe to be able to buy herself a Porsche up down there, y'all.
Right.
Y'all, it says officers also reported observing a container of wine. Not a box of wine. Girl, you had the box of wine in the car? Mary Lou Retton, you know better than that. She was in her own car, putting the box of wine on the edge of the seat, talking about all right, just a little bit more. Put the box on the ground. Had a little thing. Come on, Porsche. Just a few more drops, y'all. Come on, cat. Lord, you are tripping up down there. Retton was 16 when she became. I don't want to talk about her past and all that. Child, she's 57 years old. She refused a breathalyzer test and a blood test. Okay, well, how do you get away with not having both done?
Right.
You know what they do? They just make your ass guilty. She paid $1,500 personal bond to get out. Her attorney listed in the records is Edmund J. Rollo of Morgantown, who did not immediately respond to phone and email requests from the Associated Press seeking comment. Child, that man was probably like, this is just a misdemeanor. I'm not going to talk about this.
Right.
Why is it just a misdemeanor? Bye, Lord. Oh, Lord. Why y'all doing me like this? I just had a big speech about this.
Yeah.
You should have directed me to this when I was doing all of that. Lord, y'all, oh my God. I don't even want to read this.
Yeah, you can just skip that.
I really like this person.
Yeah.
And he keep on doing dumb shit. He's like the opposite of Kanye. Like, he's the 100% polar opposite of Kendrick.
Yeah.
Child, it says Kodak Black calls himself a YN with a meth habit. Auto Slam! I don't even want to expound on that. Just let him Y'all, we got some family news up down here, y'all. This is some black family news for us, y'all. So there's some black royalty has been created in America with two kings of comedy, two actual kings of comedy, not the made up ones that they, with Cedric, the non-entertainment entertainer, and Bernie Mac, the supposed number one comedian. No, these are the two big ones.
Yeah.
We got Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. And I think they were the two biggest box movie guys that we have too.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially, I don't know. I'm talking about out of the comedians.
Yeah.
Some will argue that Will Smith made more money than both of them put together. He probably did, but he wasn't a comedian. I'm talking about out of the comedians.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence and I was about to say Will Smith. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. I don't know what you call them. You call them in-laws? Because they're not brother-in-law or nothing because their kids got married. So what does that make them? They're nothing. They're just in-laws. Okay. So it says Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy were officially in-laws. This comes from TMZ. It says, it's official. Martin Lawrence's daughter said, yes, I do to Eddie Murphy's son. And honestly, it's the ultimate Hollywood fairy tale we didn't know we needed. I just said that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, this is so cute. Eddie Murphy's son, Eric Murphy, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine Lawrence, got married. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, y'all. Congratulations to Martin and Eddie. Bye, y'all. Congratulations. I hope y'all have some grandkids real soon. And I hope that y'all kids, one of y'all become I hope that y'all kids, one of them become a comedian or something real soon. And Eddie and Martin, y'all know y'all don't never get no slam down here to Good and Crazy News because y'all are black royalty. Mm-hmm. Literally. Bye. Not like Jada and Will.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
Okay, y'all. I don't care about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
The biggest story is that another one of his shuttles blew up again yesterday. That should have been the story.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, his biggest shuttle he ever made blew up yesterday.
Mm.
Bye, Elon Musk. We don't care. Bye. Bye. Auto slam. My bad. Bye, Elon Musk. Auto slam. Y'all, Ford is up down here in the news, y'all. I don't know what they done did this time. Let's see what they done did, y'all. Ford is in the news, y'all. It says that Ford has recalls more than 1 million vehicles for a software glitch. Mm-hmm. You know what I think we need to do with this show?
What?
Honestly, we need to pick some industries that we follow the news on consistently. And that way, we'll have like a niche kind of. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like Black history is good. When we do sports, we want to talk about only tennis and gymnastics. And when we talk about cars and stuff, recalls and this and that, I think that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can always look for those things. Anyway, that's just me talking. It says Ford recalls more than 1 million vehicles for a software glitch. This comes from the Associated Press. It says the software error, which Ford reported to the National Highway Safety Board earlier this month, may cause the rear view camera image to delay, freeze, or not display when the vehicle is in reverse. Yeah, that y'all need to fix that.
Yeah.
Because this is not even funny. Mm-mm. Because what if they say the camera could be delayed? Right. So what if a kid walks back there and the camera is delayed and the child gets hit because the camera wasn't, up to speed? Yeah. That's not good, y'all. Ford. Y'all need to do better. And you know what they used to say? Call Ford back in the day, right? Found on road dead. It says the problem will be fixed. Did you hit Nikki for that? You know what? I'm tired. I've been doing these good jokes and you don't. Oh, God. It says the problem will be fixed by a dealer or via over-the-air update with a later date. So if y'all can fix it without even getting in people's cars, then why you got to even tell us?
Right.
Just fix it.
Yeah.
A preliminary letter notifying owners of a safety risk is expected to be mailed by June 16th, with a second letter to be sent once the update is available, expected sometime in the third quarter of 2025. The following 4 vehicles, a total of 1,075,000, are included in the recall. I'm not surprised. The 2021 to 2024 Bronco. You ever seen those cheap cars?
Yeah.
No, they look cheap as hell. Then, you know, you can have a car that looks comical or like a toy.
Yeah.
And then you can have some cars that look cheap. The Bronco look cheap. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you just saying yeah?
No, I agree.
Child, the 2021 to 2024 Ford Edge. The 2023 and 2024 Ford Escape. The 2021 to 2024 Ford F-150, the 23 and 24 F-250, F-350, F-450, F-550, F-600, and F-y'all. Okay. Just if you have an F, just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
It says the 2022 to 2024 Expedition. The 2024 to 2025 Transit. Wait, let me tell you a quick story about these 4 Transits, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's supposed to be like in the minivan category. It's like a cheap version of the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a smaller and cheap version, and they ain't worth shit. I used to work at Dollar Thrifty, right?
Yeah.
And if a customer came up to the counter giving me all kinds of problems and shit, and they're supposed to have like a minivan or some type of small SUV, I would put them in the Transit instead as a punishment for them acting up. They'd be like, "This is our car?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it sure is. It's perfect for you. You got 5 people. It fits 5 people. Y'all ain't got nothing different than this. All of those are reserved already. Don't be giving me no attitude at my counter."
Right.
You were gonna get the trash. All right, and then the 2021 to 2023 Mach E, the 2024 Ranger, the 2024 Mustang, the 2021 to 2023 Lincoln Nautilus, 2022 to 2024 Navigator, and the 2023 to 2024 Crosshair. I think that should be their whole lineup.
Yeah.
What's missing? I don't think nothing's missing.
Right.
It sounds like all they call. Did it say Mustang?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, Lord. We didn't have to read all these names, y'all. Y'all could have just said all Fords between 2021 and 2024 have this problem. Why y'all make me read all the whole lineup? They're trying to low key promote at the same time. Oh, we're gonna make Aki and all of these news people promote all cars for free. Buy Ford. Y'all should know better. Y'all didn't have to make us read all of that. You could have just said the whole lineup.
Yeah.
If you own a Ford built between 2021 and 2024, this is a problem.
Yeah.
They're gonna make us read the whole lineup. And all y'all cars is cheap. You know why? Because it seems like no matter what level of car you get the same damn components.
Yeah.
It seems like you should be getting a luxury level if you higher up in the rankings of the cars, right?
Yeah.
Like you should be getting something better than what the person who has a Ford Escape got.
Yeah.
But no, y'all getting the same shit. Ford, y'all tripled up there. Now all y'all cars need to be the same price. Because they all the same. Lord. Y'all, and guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slammm. Oh my goodness, y'all. It says Capricorn clock was down there slamming the hell out of Cassie up down there, y'all, and low-key protecting Diddy, but still, because she said she was in love with him.
Yeah.
Y'all, federal judge, y'all lead them schools. Listen, I agree with Trump. Harvard don't need $5 billion, and yes, give it to trade schools.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to trade schools. But I don't agree with the reasoning behind it. It's because of Palestine. I mean, because of Palestine and freaking Israel. No.
Right.
NBA young boy, just enjoy being out and don't go back.
Right.
Cause you know what a lot of these stupid YNs be doing. They get out of jail for something, something like this, and then they think they have ultimate immunity.
Right.
They start doing more stupid shit and end up back in jail again. Don't do that.
Right. He not going to pardon you again?
Child, Trump, he pardons Todd and Julie Chrisley. They don't need to be pardoned, for real. Y'all close businesses down. That's not good. And Todd, you got some nerve to live the life that you live. You made it possible for all DL men to be able to do what they want.
No, that was JoJo.
Oh. I was about to jump about this. Yeah, what the hell going on? Yeah. Thomas Owusu Mensah, we're not going to celebrate you because you destroy people with your invention. Sorry, no. Mary Lou Retton, you know you should be drinking up down there, drinking and driving. You're only 4'5" tall. What the hell are you doing speeding any damn way? You should be looking over the steering wheel like this. Trying to make sure you don't crash nothing.
Come on, Cat.
Stop trying to do tall people shit, Mary Lou Retton. Bye. Kodak Black. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, true black royalty. Please don't let me hear nothing crazy about y'all next week.
Right.
Because nothing we're going to start digging. Let's see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's try to tear down the black folks. Elon Musk, we don't care. I don't care about you, period. And I really don't care if your name never comes up down here again. I really don't. Ford recalls more than 1 million cars. Just say the whole everybody is call back, y'all. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. We're going to fix this channel and get it together. Don't forget, we're on TikTok. That's the only really other place. And some Instagram stuff. I stopped putting our show on Fanbase. Should I start back putting it on there?
Yeah.
I should, right?
Yeah.
It's free. I don't have to pay to put it on there. Fanbase ain't doing good. That's why I'm like, you know what? Bump y'all. Oh, my goodness, y'all. How can they get in contact with you, Judah?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off because you're going to see him call me arrogant. And
y'all, I love y'all so much for watching. Y'all say bye to my mama. Mama, say bye real quick.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all know what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here